Hello students, I Parnika, your computer teacher, is here to talk about
Copying text. Before we start with the topic copying text, first we'll just do quick revision related to selecting of text. In the previous class, we talked about selecting a particular text, which can be a word, a line, a sentence, a paragraph, or whole of the document. So once we have selected a particular text, what we can do is we can move ahead and copy that particular text. So copying a text means duplicating the selected text. For example, if you need a sentence at two different positions, so rather than typing it again and again, what you can do is type it once and you can use the copying text steps. Once you copy the text, then you can paste it anywhere in the document. So this is what copying text is all about. So to copy text, you can use the copy command. Where is the copy command present? I'll just show you. It is present on the clipboard. Where is it present? It is present on the clipboard. This is the clipboard, which I have marked in the red color. This is the clipboard. So once you have decided to copy a particular text, what you have to do is you have to select that text. Once you have selected that text, what you have to do is you have to go into the clipboard command and click on copy. You have to click on copy. As soon as you click on copy, the particular line, sentence, word or paragraph gets selected, and once it is selected, it is ready to be pasted. So we'll see here how we can do that. For example, the first line says New Delhi is the capital of India. I want this particular sentence to be pasted at the end of this paragraph. Okay, at the end of this paragraph, I want it to get pasted. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go ahead, we'll select this sentence. Okay, we'll once we have to select a sentence, what is the selection process? We have to press and hold the control key and click on the sentence. As soon as I click on the sentence gets selected, and the selected portion always comes in a gray line. Now it is highlighted by gray color. I will click on copy. As soon as I click on copy, the text is copied. Now if I want to paste it here at the end of this page, I have to paste it here at the end of the page. So I will bring my cursor towards the end of the page. I'll click here. As soon as I click here, my cursor will start blinking here. Once it's blinking here, I'll go ahead once again to the clipboard option. Under the clipboard option, I'll click on paste. This is the paste. As soon as I click on paste, my document would get pasted. The particular text would get pasted here. See, so the first line also says New Delhi is the capital of India, and the last line of the page also says New Delhi is the capital of India. So this is the process of copying text. Remember everyone very carefully. Once you copy a text, what happens? Once you're copying a text, your original text is intact. Nothing happens to your original text. The original text, it is at its original position. A copy of it is created and you can paste it wherever you want. This copy and paste command basically helps you to save your time and efforts by eliminating the need of typing the same content again and again. So you have to not type the sentence again and again. It eliminates, it removes all your efforts and time, saves your efforts, and you can just go ahead and copy and paste. So this is the method of copying text. Moving forward, we'll talk about moving text. Okay. Moving text basically means changing the position of the selected text. You have selected a text and you want to change its position within the document or across the document. If you want to change the position of the selected text, in that case, this process is known as moving of text. Unlike in copying text, a duplicate copy is created and the original copy is intact. Whereas once we talk about moving text, under this, the selected text, the original selected text gets deleted and goes to a new position where you actually go ahead and paste it. We'll see it here. How does cut and paste works? Moving text is all about cut and paste. Okay. So if I do not want this New Delhi, okay, wait a second. If I want this, Colombo is the capital of Sri Lanka. Okay, Colombo is the capital of Sri Lanka. If I want this particular line to be cut from here and to be pasted at the last, then what I'll do is first I'll go ahead, I will select it. For selecting, press the control key and click on the line. As soon as I click on the sentence, the whole sentence gets selected. Once it is selected, I'll go ahead to the option cut. You can see here. I'll highlight it in orange color. This is cut. Okay. So as soon as I click on cut, this particular line would get removed from here. Okay. As soon as I click on cut, the line gets removed. See, the space is vacant. And if I want it here, what I'll do is I'll click here. As soon as I click here, my cursor will start blinking here. Once it's blinking here, I'll just click on paste and my line is shifted from its original position, which means once we talk about moving text, the original text get deleted from its original position and gets shifted to the new location. So this is all about moving text. I hope this is clear to you people. Now further we'll be talking about deleting text. If we wish to delete a text, if I want to delete a text, which means I want to erase something. If I want to delete a text, which means I have to erase the text. Erasing can be possible with a letter. You can erase a letter, you can erase a word, you can erase a sentence, line, block of text. It is your wish. Okay. So while we delete something, we can delete it by one character at a time, or straight away a block of sentence or a text, you can go ahead and delete it. So deletion is possible in two ways: deleting one character at a time or deleting a block of text at once. So first I will show you how to delete a character at a time. For example, I want to delete new from this sentence. This is whole of a sentence. Okay. This is a sentence. And under this sentence, I want to delete only new. Okay. If I want to delete new, what I'll do is I'll take my cursor towards new and I'll press the cursor between New Delhi. Okay. So I have put my cursor between New and Delhi. My cursor is blinking here. If I want to delete a word new, which is left side to the cursor, which is left side to the cursor, if I want to delete anything which is left hand side of my cursor, then I will use the backspace key from my keyboard. Okay. Once again, I will tell you, if I want to delete something from the left hand side of my cursor, then I will use the backspace key. Okay. And if in case I want to delete something from the right side of the cursor, from the right hand side of the cursor, then I will use delete key. Okay. Am I clear to you people? Once again, if I want to delete something from the right hand side of the cursor, then I will use delete key. Okay. So this is how you can use a backspace key and a delete key. Backspace key is generally used to delete a character which is left hand side of the cursor. Whereas if you want to delete a character which is on the right hand side of the cursor, then I will use a delete key. Okay. And if I talk about deleting a block of a sentence, okay, block of text or block of sentence, if I want to delete, all you need to do is, it is very simple. You have to just select the text. If I want to delete New Delhi is the capital of India, I'll go ahead and select this particular line or text, and I can use both the keys, any one of the keys. I can use the backspace key. Once I use the backspace key, the text gets deleted. Okay. Once I use the delete key, then also the text is deleted. So once we talk about deleting a block of a text, we can use any of the keys, either the delete key or the backspace key. Okay. I hope this is clear to you people. Now moving further, we'll talk about undo and redo command. We'll talk about undo and redo command. Here is the quick access toolbar. Left side corner of the screen, this is the toolbar. What is the quick access toolbar helps us in? Quick access toolbar gives us a lot of power. What power does it gives us? It gives us the power of saving a particular document. If you wish to undo or redo something, then you can use this quick access toolbar. Okay. By default, the undo and redo command or the button is always present in the quick access toolbar. Okay. So first we'll talk about what does the undo button help us in. The undo button basically allows you to undo or reverse the effect of the last command. If in case you have done something and you want it to be once again back to its position, or you want to reverse your action, then you will use the undo command. For example, I have changed the color of New Delhi to red. Okay, I have changed the color of New Delhi to red. Now I am thinking that it is not at all looking good. So I want to reverse my action. I want to reverse my action. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead to the quick access toolbar. Under the quick access toolbar, this back arrow is known as undo button. This back arrow is known as undo button. So I'm not liking this New Delhi in red color. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and then click on this back arrow. As soon as I click on this black arrow, the New Delhi would return into black color. So my action is reversed. My action is reversed. This is the work of the undo command. Okay. Now if we talk about redo command is just the opposite of undo. So the redo command is used to reverse the action of the undo command. Okay. It is used to reverse the action of the undo command. And now while I'm seeing and I'm showing it to my friend, she's saying no, New Delhi would be highlighted. If highlighted in red color would look beautiful. She's saying that if New Delhi is highlighted in red color, it will look beautiful. So rather than by selecting it and once again going and changing the color of the text, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and click on the redo command. Where is the redo command? Purple in color, everyone, left hand side top corner of the screen. This is the redo command button. If I click on this redo, automatically it would be changed in New Delhi would be changed into red color. Understood everyone? So this is undo and redo. So the undo command allows you to undo or reverse the effect of the last command, whereas redo command is used to reverse the action of the undo command. So this is all about undo and redo. I hope the concept of copying text, moving text, deleting text, and undo and redo command is clear to you people. If in case you have any doubt, you can go ahead and watch the video once again. We'll meet you in the next class. Till then, bye bye. Take care.